Abdallah Harfouch, my mentor, thank you for initiating this summit for the 6th edition. And I have attended it for the first time, the 3rd edition online because of Corona. And it has been like a yearly summit that I wait for until we became part of it as well. Mr. Abdallah, how did you get the idea to start the EcoLearn Summit in the first place?
Okay, actually, thank you so much, Elian, for being with us today as a moderator, and at the same time, congrats for all the success that you are doing. Actually, the EcoLearn Summit, as I told you before, it was like an idea for me, because I found when I was back in Lebanon, many people in Lebanon, like, they don't have anything related to financial literacy. So they don't understand about financial literacy, they don't save money, they don't have solutions, or maybe sometimes the solutions are in front of us, but we can't see it. Because once my mentor, Robert Kiyosaki, said something very important, that you can't see opportunity with your eyes, you will see opportunity with your minds, with your mind. So most people don't have the right mindset in order to see the opportunity in the right way. And that's why they miss the opportunity. You hear a lot of people saying, I wish I had this opportunity. I wish maybe I was successful or something came in front of me, I can do it. But the idea is the world around us is full of opportunities. But the question is, are we really seeing these opportunities in our mind? This is the question. So that's what pushed me to create a kind of platform. In this platform, as we are here today, whether it's Saif or Ahmad or Joe, these people are very successful. Personally, I look up to them, to be honest, and I like what they are doing. I want to surround myself with successful people. And the idea of the EcoLearn Summit is to help people surround themselves with like-minded people, people who want self-growth, who want self-development, who wants to achieve something in their life at some point. Because, as I told you before also, my mentor, Jimran, if anyone knows about Jimran, he says something very important. You are the average of the 5 person you sit with. So if you sit with 5 lazy people, you will become 4 lazy people, you will become the 5th. If you sit with 4 narrow-minded people, you will become the 5th. And if you sit with 4 successful people, there is no way they will pull you up no matter what you will do. If you are there, you will feel like, oh my God, I'm the less. And the best part of it, to finish about this question, is you have to be the less between these 4. Because if you are the less between them, they will pull you up. They will let you dream. They will let you pursue your goal. But once you become the best, you have to move to another new circle or new people. So the EcoLearn Summit, all the idea about the EcoLearn Summit is to find these 5 people that we can sit with and they can help us to grow.
Indeed. And Jimran said as well, don't choose an easy crowd, because you will not evolve. You have to choose the crowd that really challenge you the best.
True.
Thank you. Mr. Abdallah, as we heard in the opening speech today, you already started and built many projects, and now you are looking forward for more in the upcoming years. How can someone build multiple projects or become as well serial entrepreneur without losing the pace or without getting lost?
Oh, this is the hardest part, because going into one business or one service, usually it's hectic because you have to focus on, you have to work day and night to make it happen, because you need to build the right team. So personally, what I found in this, like, first I wanted to do everything by my own. So when I wanted to do everything by my own, I have 16 hours a day. More than these 16 hours, I cannot work. And then I understood something very important, which is the power of leverage. Everybody here must know what's leverage exactly. Leverage is like we use the time of other people, not to use it in a bad way, and in the good way, in order to uh, work more hours. Or leverage by money, you use the power of loans or debt, but good debt, not bad debt, for assets in order to multiply your money and to have bigger amounts. So what happens, especially when in case of entrepreneurs, you cannot be an entrepreneur or build a business when you are alone doing it. So you need to have the right team. And what I figured out, I remember I was attending an event in 2014 in Lebanon, and one person was talking, he's a successful entrepreneur. He was talking about someone asked him, the moderator was asking him, what was the biggest challenge that you had to build your businesses? And then he said, finding the right team, because usually it wasn't like the market, it wasn't the product by itself, it wasn't anything, it was finding the right team. Because if you have the right team, you will be able to delegate. And once you delegate, now your time, instead of spending 16 hours a day working on one project, now, after building the right team, because it needs time, that's why in my first opening speech, I said about the biggest factor of wealth, it's time. Most people want to get rich, rich quick, and that's why they are scammed. That's why they lose money, because all they are thinking about is the money, is not focusing on the growth by itself. So if you focus on the growth and you focus on your skills and you focus on finding the right team for each business you have, then you will be able to move from this business when you settle to move to the next business, to move to the next business. And I'm not saying that each business should be now, for now, a 1 million or 10 million or 1 billion business. You can have 3, 4 businesses, but working on, yani, step by step, growing step by step, but you are managing your time in the right way. At the same time, delegating to the right team, because until you have the right team, you need to have the skills to build this team. Otherwise, you will not be able to do the right alignment in the team. And this is something I discovered after failing in building almost 7 teams in my life. Having people, and then these people leave, having them and then they leave, they have conflict and they leave. And then I understood, because that's why I keep always learning and going. I'm a student forever. I keep learning from successful people. And I got in one seminar, I know everything that the people that are talking, but I got 1% which helped me a lot. It's called alignment between the team members. So I never now give one task to 2 people in the same team. It will be one task for one person, but the other person should know about it in case someone will not be here. But one task, one task, one task. Now, if you have a team of 7, let's say, team members, someone with the social media, someone for sales, someone for personal follow-up, and all these. Now everyone has its task, okay, has his task. And then now you can focus on working, making them work as a team. If someone is not there, one person should know about the task of the other one, but not doing it. So then they will be aligned, because everyone, they are not competing anymore for the same position. I was in the corporate world, I was in the banking world, and they put us into competition on the 4 or 5 people in the same place. And now the best will become the director after 2 years. And then they start being mainly like, these gossips and these things, these everybody wants to make the other person bad so he can become the best. These things, they are not focusing anymore on the growth by itself, they are focusing on each other's. And that's why building the right team is very important for anyone to become successful entrepreneur, or what's called serial entrepreneur, or something like this.
Indeed, I relate as well with you because you need to find the people who are aligned with the vision that you have so they could move with you. And with the right team, we can go much far, actually.
And last thing I want to say, and I want to repeat because I said it before, the most important part is the mindset.
Mm.
The mindset. Personally, when I used to hear the podcast with Seth, before I talked to Mr. Seth and told him that I want you to be with us in the summit, please, and thank you for being also with us. I was listening to his podcast and his talks. He had the Be Human Academy at the same time. So I was really impressed with the mindset, because even me, I keep changing the mindset, my mindset. You have to feed your mindset. If you feed it and listen to the right people, then you will grow in the right way. But if you listen to the wrong people, then you will lose it in the future. So that's why, again, the EcoLearn Summit is done to surround ourselves with the right people who can help us to grow our mindset first. And once our mindset grow, then our result will be there.